So we're here with Selena Rezvani, and she has written a book. It's called The Next Generation of Women Leaders. And it kind of has 6 steps to get your kids out the door to get a job. But you know what? It's not just kids. We're kind of thinking of kids right now because it's May. They're graduating from college, or even high school students getting onto that job market. But there's a lot of people in this boat. So we're going to broaden it to really everybody who can take these 6 steps and apply it to their own life. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's kind of go through the 6 steps. Hopefully some people can take a few of them and apply them to their personal life. So the first one is access your brand, because you know what? You are your own brand and you need to market yourself.
You really do. And this is about getting that impartial, outside view of your strengths and weaknesses as an applicant. And often you need that outside perspective. So you can either go and invest in a single career coaching session with a professional, or you can look to your own network. Ask 4 to 6 people you really trust. Where do I shine as an applicant? Do some mock interviewing and fine-tune your message.
You know, that's a really good point, because I think a lot of times you can get skewed on what you think you're good at. You get so used to doing some tasks that you think you're good at, and maybe you need a little bit of help. So that's really a great point. The second one, make your resume stand out. It's a piece of paper. Everyone has a resume. What are some things you can do to really make your resume pop?
A simple thing you can do is make your resume accomplishment-based rather than focusing on mundane tasks. This is something we've all been kind of programmed to think they want to know what I do every day. Actually, they want to know where you shine and what you do best. These should be quantifiable things such as projects you've spearheaded, efficiencies you've created in the organization, or revenue or clients you've brought in.
Is it okay to show a little personality in your resume? I think a lot of times they're so stoic and they just don't show exactly who you are. Can you add a little personality?
I would think professionalism first. That's your number one priority, is to come across professional, and that's really a whole package. So I would minimize the personality and the flair.
And do that in the interview part.
Sure.
Okay,
there you
perfect.
can humanize it.
Right. Third one, leverage and expand your network. Everybody needs a network. I always tell our interns here, it's who you know, use who you know, and hopefully you can help them too out in the future.
It is the single most important thing in your job seeker toolkit, is who you know. And it's one of the things we have control over, is getting out there and becoming known by other people. So I say mix it up. Go to some alumni events, go to a professional association, an industry group. Here in Philly, we have so many free and low-cost events that there's really no excuse to not go out and do some networking.
Absolutely. And you know what? Getting out the door kind of motivates you. So it's that energy ahead. You're going to keep forging forward instead of sitting on your couch typing that resume over and over again. Great. All right. Fifth one, take a volunteer role.
Yes. A volunteer role is so important, really overlooked. Look for something that's a twofer, meaning it's something where you have passion and interest, like a political campaign you believe in or a nonprofit cause you really care about, and match it with skills you need more of. So take a substantive role. Don't run the lemonade stand. Instead, try to run the finances, the accounting of a project, or structure an event. These are transferable skills to the workplace.
Oh, that's interesting. So where no matter what you do, take that task and really hone it and do the best you can, and then you can transfer it to wherever you are.
Oh, yeah. It's led to amazing things. Some people have been catapulted into leadership positions, full-time employment, even doing media spots where you represent the nonprofit.
Yeah, that is so true. 6th one, diversify your search strategies. And how do you do that?
Yeah, the final message I'd have for people is don't look to one method to satisfy all your needs. Make a plan for yourself. This is how long I'm going to look on the internet for advertised jobs. This is how long I'm going to creatively pursue non-advertised roles at companies I like. And this is how I'm going to network.
Yeah, absolutely, because you can get so stuck in that role. So I completely believe that. All right, you have an event. It's called How to Become a Person of Influence, right? And that is on May 26th, 5:30 to 8 p.m., City Hall, and that's found Broad and Market Street. So thank you so much to Selena, and I think it's all great tips. Let's get the kids out the door and into the jobs, and really that applies to anybody. Thank you so much. All right, let's take it over to Bill.